exploration of the outer seas is going super well.
Yeah. It's all thanks to you guys chipping in.
Oh, we haven't done all that much.
Well, don't rest on your laurels just yet. Worse things happen at sea, you know. The scouting ship could always get eaten by some giant...
Danger's a part of the job. Besides, Ifreed's pirates are all about...
I wonder what's still hidden?
Terror Island, for one, according to ancient legends. It's an...
Really?
Nobody knows.
Awesome!
Don't get too excited, just... It's good to have enthusiasm and...
I'm not too worried. Like Eisen said.
Ah.
Hey, Eleanor. I was wondering, do you think I hurt Medusa, saying that stuff to her back there?
I suppose you might have. But I was thinking the exact same things you were. Losing a mother. It's always a tragedy. I'm glad you stepped in and stopped her.
Thanks.
That Eleanor. I swear, she feels way more responsibility for everything than she needs to. You think we need to worry? What if she pushes too far and erupts with malevolence?
Malevolence is born out of many things. A prideful ego, the self-righteousness that turns a blind eye to one's inner contradictions. Eleanor is different. She's mindful of her ego, and strives to confront her inconsistencies of character.
She has a purity of heart that won't be tainted by the emotions that create malevolence. No other quality is as essential for an exorcist.
So she's probably okay?
For now, at least. But human hearts can be fickle things. Who knows what the future holds?
I doubt you got anything to worry about. For most exorcists, purity is a construct of the Abbey's teeth. But Eleanor?
She's not your average
Purity is everybody's. To be a normal human is...
I guess malevolence, but Artorias can't accept...
Well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Let's slip through town and head for Titania before that changes. So this is your secret hideout. Once I get free, you won't stand a chance. You all had better sleep with one eye open. Look how worried I am.
Welcome back! That's Kamoana.
She's the same age as Diana. Did the Abbey really turn someone so young into a Therian?
Medusa, please.
Is this a trick?
Kamoana may be a Therian. I can't do anything to console her.
You okay? You can call me Medusa, all right? Do I scare you, honey?
A little, but not as much as Velvet and Dial. But don't you think I'm scared? I had a bad dream earlier.
She would never.
But...
Because I'm... Mother's... Oh, there's nobody.
It's okay. You don't have... I hope Kamawana and Medissa
Yeah, trying.
Listen, if it's not too
She's dead. I lost her when I was even younger than you.
Oh.
It's fine. It just means we've got things in common.
Oh no,
What's gotten into you?
No, I'm not.
Eleanor, I'll have you watch over.
Yes, of course.
Our exorcist supposed to be so polite to a.
Sure.
Velvet, Grimoire's calling for you. She says to bring Laphicet and meet her at the
Got it.
We better get. Hey, do you all have mothers?
Where'd that question come from?
Well, after hearing that Velvet,
My mother was a strict, frightening woman, but she died.
I see.
I have no parents, but the wicked witch who took me in said I was born from a peach that...
Coming from you, I don't...
And
We malakim are formed from untainted mana. Sometimes humans are reborn as malakim, but they retain no memory of... In other words, we don't...
I see. By the time I was aware of anything around me, I was already tethered and being called number 2. I suppose having no mother means I don't have any memories before that. I told Medissa that losing a mother is painful, but I can't know how painful it is.
Go easy on him, Aizen. He's just a kid.
I'm just telling it like it is. But listen to me, Laphicet. You can share deep connections with other people. Malakim, too, can form precious bonds.
That's right. Your words wouldn't have stopped Medissa if they weren't true.
You really think?
I'm sure of it.
It's far better than being a witch.
Nonsense! There's no... I have an everlasting friendship with a dog, a monkey...
I hope he's right.
It's all thanks to you the construction of our hideout is proceeding so smoothly.
About that retractable ventilation shutter. Please, let me make a new one.
What? Why?
It's the hinges. When they move, it makes this unbearable squeak. I can hear it every time.
Oh, come on, that's nothing. Besides, more importantly, I'd love it if you made us a nice big...
Not happening. I can't focus with that
Fine. You can make a new shutter.
Can I also fix that autonomous hunter-killer anti-person?
That too? But you said...
I was at first, but when I thought about it, I realized I forgot to install an off switch. So...
God, yes!
Great. Okay.
Spinning death machine...
said that malakim can have familial ties. But what makes you and your sister siblings if you're not related by blood?
Well, a very long time ago, I was born into this world from an Earth Pulse point up on a sacred mountain. I remained in that place for a long while. And then one day, before we knew it, we had wound up living together under the same roof.
Are two malakim always siblings if they come from the same Earth Pulse point?
No. The other malakim were born there, but I never felt like they were my family. But something, if she was sad, I'd feel sad. She can be abrasive, but when she smiles, it's like nothing else. I made a pendant from a stone on that sacred mountain, and of course, she just wears it as a necklace.
And your pendant? Did she give that to you?
She had the same idea I had. She made the pendant herself and gave it to me as a good luck charm. Without either of us having mentioned a word of it beforehand, we each gave each other. That's when I really knew that what I had felt.
Is that her in the picture?
Yeah. It's a self-portrait she drew for me on the day I left home.
Did you draw her a picture of yours?
No.
Well, I'm sure that if you looked inside her pen...
I hope so.
Yeah, and it...
Ah, there you two are.
Hi, teacher. Have you made progress deciphering the book?
I have indeed. It turns out there was a second counting song. I've already transcribed it. Would you read it aloud for us, child?
Okay. When the 8 malevolences overflow, in the culmination of mankind's despair, Innominat will bring an end to all peoples and restore them to time immemorial. 4 Empyreans shall wield a wrathful sword and cleave the great devourer, 2 asunder to sleep beneath the earth, as scarlet moonlight illuminates the evil. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart, the nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Oh, yet more delightful material to keep us awake at night.
If I'm understanding this right, it's discussing the specific nature of Innominat? That's what I believe, yes. When the 8 malevolences overflow in the culmination of mankind's despair, Innominat will bring an end to all peoples.
So, when the world is at peak malevolence, Innominat will use that power to bring an end to all. Is that it?
He's going to wipe out all of humanity?
Is that what the Abbey is after? Is that why they've been trying to bring back Innominat?
No. Artorias is not that kind of man. His 2 primary ideals are the many over one, and the restoration of order through will and reason. He sacrificed Laufey to protect this world, not to eradicate it.
You mean that's who he is as far as you know, yeah? People change, Velvet. Perhaps the shepherd gave up hope. Maybe he lost faith in mankind. Fools prone to sin, endlessly generating malevolence.
He's not like that. If that's all true, then what point was there in Laufey's death?
Is there anything else in that book?
Yes and no. This copy itself is incomplete. There ought to be further pages, but they're missing. For now, I've done all I can.
There must be an original somewhere, right?
Without it, I doubt the Abbey would be plotting Innominat's revival. We can be sure they have complete understanding of their Empyrean's nature.
But this was the only copy in the royal villa. If the original is out there, who knows where it could be?
It's getting pretty late. Why don't we call it a day?
Yeah, let's get some rest.
Hey, Laufey let me sleep in her bed last night.
She's warm for a snake lady.
That's great.
She's gonna help me take a bath now. You should come join us too.
What? I couldn't.
It's okay, I don't mind at all.
Hey, Kamoana. Did you know? Dial started to grow a brand new tail.
Wow, really? I wanna see?
He's up at the observation tower.
Let's go see! Modessa, you too!
All right. But don't run, or you'll trip.
Thanks, Eleanor. I appreciate it.
Having some...
I'm just glad Kamawana and...
Yeah,
We've got bigger things to worry about.
Right.
must you always...
I must, in fact. We're up against the Abbey here.
That's true.
Do we go find a...
No, we'll keep...
As a swordsman, I can...
I'm not so sure.
We've got no...
I found...
But that's... all right.
Then our first stop should be Port Taliesen.
Grimoire always looks like she never wants to do any work, but despite all her grumbling, when she starts a job, she gets it done. And quickly, too. She's frank, but she still takes care not to say anything to hurt anyone's feelings. I have to say, I like that in a woman. It's charming.
Well, sorry if I'm inconsiderate and charmless then.
I didn't mean it like that. You're all still so young and have led different lives. Can't fault you for being you.
Well, if you're saying we lack a certain air of maturity, I might not disagree.
That's for sure. It's true Lord Artorius has scolded my lack of composure at times.
Although I do get the impression that Grimoire has been dependable like that since she was young.
And it's a good impression at that. Old Grim's been that way since the day she was born. I hate to admit it, but her combination of insightful words and deadpan expression has charmed the hearts of many a Malak. At her peak, she had a fan club 8,848 members strong, and her dinner shows would sell out the day the tickets went on sale. Malakim came by the droves to doze off listening to her live readings of ancient books.
Wow! I had no idea she was so popular.
Yeah, she's...
Now that I think about it, I could compare to her.
Were you just trying to imitate her?
Whether you meant to or not.
Me?
Try talking like...
Oh. What do you think, Laffy said?
It feels a little off, but you're definitely doing it.
You don't have to grow up, Madam Eleanor!
You think...
When mankind's despair reaches its pinnacle...
So that song bothers you too?
No matter how many...
Understanding that ancient tongue is maybe the end to all actually means...
That is a possibility.
We need the other half.
We don't have the time to...
And don't forget,
That's an unexpected...
I'm an expert! When Miss Magilu made me copy magic tomes for her,
Didn't that...
well, when she told me to copy 100 books and... Oh, how cruel is right!
Bien Fu? Hush now.
Hey, get this! I was out fishing the other day, when before I knew it, once I realized what...
Was it as sudden?
I wish!
That...
You think I'm
a huge...
Not that I really care, but who...
Man, that was a while ago.
No, we were competing.
No.
That's, in fact,
Who cares?
Yeah.
I...
What can you guys...
cards are...
And I can play...
Then...
What?
You're both...
That's it! If we have a drinking
Yeah.
Well...
Whatever gets...
If you guys are...
Definitely.
Yeah.
What?
you This island's really something. If I'm gonna be left in charge of this...
You're in charge?
Someone has to look after this place. I'll keep this place running.
But those are just odd jobs anyway.
You dolt! We've got another navigator. Besides, ever since I lost my tail, my balance is...
That's your story.
No.
Scout.
I'll finish this now.
wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
Not worth my time.
You're wide open! Blades of wind like
But I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! Die!
Fiery mirrors!
waiting for?
It's sour. So you've kept your sense of taste? In my dreams I have. Nowhere else. Does that make this a dream? It would have to be, wouldn't it? After all. I devoured you. That's right. Don't you go forgetting it. How could I ever forget it? The taste of your... How could I ever...
Looks like the fog's rolling.
Yep. Eleanor, there's something I want to be sure we get perfectly clear.
Alright. What is it?
Laphicet is not your little Moloch.
What? That's all you wanted to say? You realize he doesn't belong to you either, right?
Indeed I do. Laphicet's his own person, and not anyone else's.
You're right. Malakim aren't just tools. I'll be more careful.
Good, as long as we're on the same page.
Since we're on the subject of remind...
You mean the 100 gold on whether I'd break?
A word of caution. People can fight against pain, but they can't fight against happiness. If you're keen on winning our bet, I'd steer clear of ill-fitting dreams.
Sorry to break it to you, but all I have anymore are nightmares.
The fog's cleared. Good thing.
Of course we didn't. Who do you think is running this ship?
A bunch of shameless rogues who are
Damn straight.
But it's strange. These waters don't usually...
Supplies. Stop inside. You there! Why not come take a look? Yep.
Here I come!
No mercy!
Wounds I won't shoot!
Come on, really?
Go on. Take a good look.
Whoa! It's like a castle.
This used to be the base of operations for a rich trading family. When trouble came knocking, they were ready for it, to say the least.
Wow. They must have had a lot of enemies.
But that was a long time ago. Nowadays, it's just another town in the middle of nowhere. But even so, to us, it was the big city of our dreams.
You know this area well.
I grew up near here. Keep on going, and you'll run into a ball. My home village.
Then, the Therian is...
Yeah, somewhere in my village.
Is that okay?
No one will know me there. Everyone I knew, I already devoured.
I'm glad
We're lucky
During the ever since...
Is that true?
Oh, pardon me, Lady Exorcist. Of course, demons are lurking about outside our town.
That sounds unbelievable.
Everyone who visits us from abroad says the same thing. Everyone says that Lord Artorias is whatever the reason.
Thank you.
Why do demons avoid...
Take a look.
you